You see, I have a problem with uh, some people. Um, I don't know how much time you spend on social media, but there's this movement where people, especially men, think by far it's just men who do too much to, as they say, improve their looks. And it's not in the sense of simply going to the gym, improving your sleep, improving your diet, um, just simple skincare, hygiene. No, I'm talking bone smashing, the towel method, and now drugs and steroids and peptides. Just plain bullshit. We, as a society, went from okay. I came into the self improvement scene in about 2022, nearing the end of the year, and that was when the first Looksmaxxing wave set in. However, that Looksmaxxing was about hope, was about actually improving ourselves and helping others improve themselves. And now it's what I just said: drugs, steroids, just doing bullshit things for really no reason. If your face does not have a specific fucking bone structure and fucking eyelid placement or whatever bullshit, you you're cooked. It's over for you, bro. What are we doing? Why is looks such a glorified thing? Now, don't get me wrong. Looks is very important. It's the first impression you get from others and the first impression you give. So do not ignore your looks and well-being. However, if you think that's the whole thing that matters, you're the one who's cooked. And the fact that this is getting normalized is just sad. I mean, we have guys like fucking Clavicular, who's a fucking idiot. I never liked him. He blew up doing bullshit. He's a drug addict. He's insecure. He's not a man. I don't know who he. No. I don't know what he is, but he's not what a man should be when a man wants to improve how he looks. And I don't know all of the things that he's on. What I do know is that he takes it far. I'm talking drugs that uh drugs that are the main drug in the show Breaking Bad, if you know, you know. Right? How is a drug like that going to benefit you in the long term, even in the short one? I mean, how? Sure, they have these pseudoscience ideas and whatever defects that some drugs have. I don't give a fuck. Meth is bad. Yeah, it's meth. It's crazy, but it's meth. Like, I don't even want to listen to a word he says, even if there's reasons. And it's so sad because this generation ends up looking up to these people who indoctrinate the youth with nonsense ideas. Looksmaxxing used to be just literally workouts, diet, skincare, right? Just habits that you get used to over time, and now it's like, if you're not doing this new thing, you're cooked. If you're not doing this, you're wasting your life, and you're not gonna live a happy life. You're not gonna get married. You won't even talk to women successfully. It's like, dude, the women you attract by doing those habits are also fucked up. Look, I don't care what you believe. The law of fucking, not law of fucking, law of attraction, right? That thing's real. If you do drugs, if you do bad habits, if you over fixate on looks, chances are you're gonna attract people who also have the same similar identical habits and ideologies. You can hate this, but it is a fact. If you stop and think about it, it's a fact, and it happens every time, and it happens in your life more than you probably realized. Back in the day on social media, for uh, doing stupid things in terms of unhealthy and the things that you should not be doing, used to be shamed. Some things would sometimes go viral, people talk about it, but then we forget it. And those people who do them, usually we don't hear from them anymore. Now everyone's doing stupid shit, everyone's doing unhealthy shit just for views. And what that does is those people end up ruining their lives without realizing it. The audience gets captivated by that. They watch too much of this content, they get influenced, and then probably in the future they're gonna do that kind of stuff as well. And we are stuck in a circle that we can't escape unless we act now and change something. So can we please, as a society, bring back the era of social media where if you're not helping someone, or at least if you're not like neutral about things, if you're promoting extreme ideas that are just objectively wrong and bad to do, can we please bring back the era that shames that? People like Clavicular should be the laughing stock of social media. Why is he so popular, and why do some young men look up to him? And he's not the only one, he's just the one that I thought of because of how much influence he has. And he recently overdosed. So it just proves my point even further. Looks are important, but not more important than your health.